Hey guys, for our reading lesson for today, we are going to compare the point of view of the same character in two different stories. So, we're going to do a Venn diagram together, and then you guys are going to answer a few questions about the two stories. So, make sure that you have watched the Cinderella read aloud and the Cinderella is so annoying read aloud. You need to listen to both of them, because you're going to compare the stepmother's point of view. Now, there were some things that were the same, which we'll put right here, and there were some things that were different that we'll put on the outside circles. So, some things that we saw in both of these stories was that the stepmother had two daughters. She married Cinderella's father. She wanted her daughters to marry a prince. She wanted the glass slipper to fit her daughter. And she was more concerned about her daughters going to the ball than she was Cinderella. So this was similarities. This was something that we saw in both of the stories. All right, now if we look at the traditional Cinderella, so the Cinderella that we all know the story of, we're looking at the stepmother's point of view. In the traditional Cinderella, she was mean to Cinderella and didn't care about her. And Cinderella was so annoying. She loved Cinderella, but thought she was annoying. Or we could say she was nice to Cinderella, but thought she was annoying. Okay, in the traditional one, she made Cinderella work hard cooking and cleaning, but the step sisters have to work. In Cinderella So Annoying, she made the sisters work, but Cinderella worked faster. All right. So remember, we're thinking about the stepmother's point of view. In the traditional Cinderella, she told her that she had to do her chores and find a dress to go to the ball. But in Cinderella So Annoying, she didn't let Cinderella go because she lost her voice. In the traditional Cinderella, she locked Cinderella in her room when the prince was trying to find the owner of the glass slipper. But in Cinderella is So Annoying, she let Cinderella try on the slipper, but couldn't believe that it fit and didn't believe Cinderella about the fairy godmother. And she made the slipper shatter. But in the end, in this one, she let Cinderella marry the prince, and they all lived happily ever after. So we can see that there are a lot of differences between the point of view of this is the same character, they're both the stepmother, and there's a lot of things that are the same, but her point of view, the stepmother's point of view in the traditional Cinderella and Cinderella is So Annoying, is very different in a lot of ways. So this shows us that even though both of these were similar stories, depending on the point of view, the characters can seem very different from one story to the other. Even though it's the same character, in the traditional Cinderella, the stepmother was very different than she was in Cinderella is So Annoying. So you guys are going to answer a few questions about the point of view and how they're different and how they're the same for your point of view assignment today. And we will look more about how characters change based on their point of view after we, on tomorrow and Friday, we will take a test on point of view.